Hey, what's up, Scott Balcom here, and this is Raw Cuts. Raw Cuts is, yep, another cooking show, but it's unlike any other that you've seen before. Why? Me. So Raw Cuts is a cooking show where I clumsily make my way around the kitchen and teach you how to make the things that, well, I've learned how to do really well. Basically, if I eat it more than once, then I perfect it until it's delicious. And today, we're making smash burgers. Now, can't you imagine like some really cool intro right here? We don't have that, not yet, but we will soon, maybe. So smash burgers, been around a long time, very easy to make. The key to my smash burgers is Scott sauce. Yeah, it's not that, and shame on you. It is a delicious sauce that really complements the whole thing. We're gonna make that, but first we need to heat up the cast iron grill. Let me turn on everything here. So we're gonna use a cast iron griddle here, and the cast iron griddle, this one's a Lodge. You can use whatever one you want, but it needs to be able to get really hot, and it needs to be pretty solid because, yeah, we're gonna be smashing some burgers into it. You also need a burger smash, which is basically, almost looks like a little tortilla smasher, but it's flat. They also make them with little ridges. I don't like the ones with little ridges, so I'm not gonna talk about them. And that's the best thing about it. While this is warming up, we're gonna make the Scott sauce. Scott sauce is very easy to make. What you need is a 1/4 cup of mustard, a 1/4 cup of your favorite ketchup, and a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. Then on top of that, we're gonna put in 1 teaspoon of Scott's smoked salt. It might be available for sale someday. Scott's smoked pepper. You can use black pepper if you'd like. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. If you're not a huge fan of garlic powder, you can do 1/2 tablespoon, but don't skimp on the garlic powder. It's really good. We're going to do 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. Get in there. 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Don't skimp on the cayenne, but do spill it on your stove. We're also going to do 1 tablespoon of finely grated parmesan. And then last but not least, 1 teaspoon of dill pickle juice. Don't skimp on this. This is so worth it. So worth it. Now, all we have to do is mix this up. And I probably should have had a bigger bowl, but today, this is the bowl I got. Because it looks pretty on camera, unlike me. So we're gonna mix this up real nice. This is a absolutely delicious sauce. It's, I don't know, the mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup has been around a long time. I personally was doing it in elementary school, being made fun of by all the cool kids because I was an idiot for mixing my mustard, my ketchup, and my mayonnaise together. Little did they know, later on in life, it turned into something oh so delicious. So we're just gonna set that to the side and clean up my finger. Perfect. Now, whoo, extra fine. This is getting hot. Let's check that temperature. That temperature is around 350. Yep, we're gonna let it go to just about 400. Now, to make the hamburger patties, we are going to use parchment paper. The main reason you want some parchment paper is to keep it from sticking to your press. We are going to use a small pan that's pretty deep. We'll be placing that on to melt the cheese later. And we'll be using 3-ounce balls of hamburger meat. Not 3-ounce balls, but 3-ounce balls of hamburger meat. This hamburger meat is 2773. 70-20 or 70-30 is better, but if you can't get it, then get as much fat as you can. You want that fat. Believe me, it's well worth it. How hot are we? I hear this thing sizzling. And we're doing pretty well. We're getting a little hot. I'm gonna turn it down just a little tad. You want it super, super hot. And it is gonna flame up, so do be careful. You don't want little accidents going everywhere. We have a fire extinguisher right there because we believe in safety. Now, first thing we're gonna do is we're going to toast our buns. And that sounds like something really awesome to do on a cool winter's eve. But today, we're just doing it for the thrill of it. So these are homemade hamburger buns. On a very soon upcoming episode, we will be showing how to make these. They're quite delicious. They're very easy. They only take a couple of hours. I mean, you're not slaving for an hour. You're literally just make them, let them rise, and then kind of do your thing. And once these are done, it won't take them long, especially on a nice grill. Look at that, that's beautiful. So we're gonna put that over here. Take this one. That one's not done yet. You get to grilling. What do we got here? Yeah, getting close. This one's probably done. Yep, that one's done. So we're gonna put that one right there. And you should probably never reach across the hot stove, but I'm me. So we're gonna put that right there. Put that right there. Now once your buns are nice and toasted, yeah, there. Then you're gonna pull them off to the side. Come on, get your buns toasting. Make sure we're at good temperature here. Yeah, I'm a little warm. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. I'm at 500 right now, which is going to flame up nicely. And flame kissed is all great, except on your arm hairs. Then it's not quite so delicious and wonderful. And we're gonna do that good. Okay, now, make sure we're good. Yeah, for 400, we're gonna turn it down just a little bit more. And I like to keep it around 400 degrees. Now, the first thing we're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna put a little oil on here, which might go crazy, but shouldn't. And the reason you want a little oil is it's going to help that burger patty not quite stick so badly to the griddle here. So, okay, so first thing we're gonna do, take a ball, place it right on there, place the parchment paper on there, and then squish. If it flames up, just get out of the way and then peel it off, okay? Now we're gonna take the second one, we're gonna place it right on there, place the parchment paper on top. We're gonna immediately press down as hard as we can, okay? And then peel that right off, set it to the side. Now, immediately grab your special salt, put a little on there. The more the better, it's delicious. And this will not take long at all to cook. Little smoked cracked pepper. Next thing we're gonna wanna do, it won't take long at all to get this done. So we're gonna go ahead and open up American cheese. Yep, you want American cheese, why? Because it is, well, it melts really, really well. We are in a well-ventilated studio. Thankfully, I thought ahead and put in a ventilation system. Okay, so just let that go for a little bit. And then once it's done, you're gonna see how it's really nice and brown on the bottom. And then we're gonna immediately put our cheese on there. Now's a good time. Go ahead and put a little of my Scott sauce right on my bun. Like that. You don't want to put too much, but you don't want to skimp either. All right, so now, good. These will be medium to medium well, so don't be surprised. If you have a finicky eater, no problem at all. Let's see where we're at here. Yep, good. About 450. We're just gonna let them go a little bit longer. The more you smash it, the faster it's going to cook, and the higher the risk for flame up. But don't worry about it. Well, that's really nice. Well, that camera up there is getting a really nice, we'll just call it a coating of deliciousness. Flip that over. Flip this over. We're gonna get them really close to each other. Now we're gonna immediately put that American cheese on there. And then don't be afraid of a little bit of grease. Too much though, and it's gonna hurt a lot. Now immediately take the pan and place it over the top. Now at this point, it will not take very long at all. We're going to give it maybe 15 seconds or so. While that's happening, we're filling the room full of delicious greasy, boy, that is gonna really get, that is a new effect filter. We're gonna call it hamburger juice. All right, now, before you grab this pan, get you some pot holders because, yeah, we're looking good, looking good. Give it another 10 seconds or so. Yep, that's good, that's good. We're gonna turn that over. Perfect. Now, immediately stack it on top of the other one. Now grab it and place it on your bun, and then take your little crown and put it on your new king. And looky there. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous, delicious burger. We're gonna place that right there while I make another one. So again, we're gonna take our meat, place it right there, put the parchment paper on it, grab the American cheese off of there, and then pull that off. Ooh, that's gonna be a nice, good flat one. Take this one, put your parchment paper on there, and then peel that off. And it's totally fine to wear gloves. It's always good to be safe, so it's no one's fault. I mean, for safety. I mean, who wouldn't want to be safe? A little bit of salt, put it on each. A little bit of cracked black pepper. Again, this is stuff that I've been making here, this smoked black pepper. I will try to make it available for sale at some point, just not yet. All right, we're gonna go ahead and undo our cheese. Get that ready. I will put all the ingredients listed down below. Put a little bit of that delicious Scott sauce. Everything's better when you put a little Scott sauce on it. Trust me, I would know. What do you think? Is it good back there? It sounds good. Scott sauce sounds good? Yeah. Now don't be tempted to put your cheese on the bun. That's not where it goes. It goes on the meat. And we're just about there. That sizzle means you're doing it right. I can't wait to see what that camera footage looks like. All right, we're just about ready. Oh yeah, that's looking really good. Flip those over, get them close to each other. Then immediately put your American cheese on there. Go ahead and wince when you get the little grease pops on your arm. It's okay. No one's judging except for the fans. I don't have any fans, so it's good. Except for an exhaust fan. I've got one of those. Now we're gonna give it a good solid 20, 30 seconds. It's like this gentle mist floating through the air. It smells so good. 20 or 30 seconds and we will be good to go. Now at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and kill the heat because we're just melting the cheese is all we're doing. You'll see that dark caramelized bottom, and that's the best part about a smash burger. When you press it in, it's so thin that it just sucks up all that heat and it caramelizes. It doesn't burn, it just caramelizes. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, look at that. So we're gonna take this one, we're gonna place it right on top of this one. Now we're gonna grab this one and place it right there, right on top. And then immediately take your little hat and put it on your special little guy right there. And look at that. That is an amazing burger. So that's it. That is smash burgers my way. And it's a smash burger with Scott sauce with homemade buns. And those homemade buns, We'll be bringing those to you soon. And Cynthia's been working on those buns. We should all encourage her to help improve those buns a little bit. But that's about it. Until the next time, maybe in a few days, maybe a week. Until the next time, just remember, I don't have a catchphrase. Not yet. But enjoy those smash burgers. Let me know what you think down below, and remember to share this out with all of your friends. Anybody that wants to make a smash burger, this is how it's done. You will not be disappointed. You really won't. It's worth it. It's worth it. So, this is a salute. This is a salute. This is no catchphrase. Let's eat.